Welcome to Get Heavy Podcast.
Rolling.
All right. You ready?
Go ahead. What's up, guy? I was waiting for it. What's up, guys? Welcome to Get Heavy Podcast. We are fucking running in the new year right now.
Yep.
When this comes out, it will be 2025. January 1st. Happy New Year, bud.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's been a busy few weeks there. We took a week off from the pod.
Dude.
It was kind of nice. I needed that.
Yeah.
Get recharged.
Yeah.
A lot of Christmas shit going on.
And not have to do a whole bunch of anything.
Yeah, nothing.
You know.
Yeah, it was. I've been off for 11 days. It's pretty incredible.
Wow. Did
Yeah.
you get anything done?
Not a fucking thing.
Nothing. Huh?
Nope.
Yeah.
Just hung out, man. It was nice.
Yeah.
Did some stuff with the fam, and
Yeah.
you know, it was pretty interesting. You know.
Yeah, I enjoyed hanging out with your family yesterday.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
We did a boat ride.
Yeah.
At the harbor.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, dude.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's nice to get little Bronson around kids his age. He never gets to spend time around kids his age.
No, and those kids were hilarious. They were having a good time.
They were having a great time.
Yeah. At one point, I did have to tell them to stay the fuck out the house because it was just a little too loud in that house with those guys.
Yeah. Well, you have no children, so.
I've had children. They don't come in the house. They stay outside.
That's
We
great.
have a backyard for a reason, for dogs and kids. Mm-hmm. And then actually the dog could come in the house. The kids need to stay outside. Like I don't understand why kids need to be in the house.
Because
It
they're
just doesn't-
running. They're having a good time.
Run
dude.
your ass outside. You're not supposed to run in the house
They
anyways.
they just run. You think
It
they have
doesn't
a
matter.
plan?
They're not. The inside of the house is for adults. Outside of the house is for the kids. Kids don't come in the house and run around and yell and scream and play.
I
They
don't
go
think you've ever
outside.
had kids, dude.
We raised more kids. I keep pointing to my brother, but we raised more kids than you've had by a big time.
Sure.
And they weren't allowed to run around in the house. We had the coolest, the best toys for them ever. We had a bed liner out of the back of a truck that they fucking, that was their slide. It was their fort. It was the way they stayed dry when it was raining. It was like, we got them all this stuff.
Yeah.
know.
Dude, I'm with you. I grew up. I had a Dodge Omni broken down in my backyard. That thing was fucking the thing, dude. We made forts and slides, and we kicked in windows.
Play tag around
I learned
it.
how to shift on it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like clutch. I would just sit in the yard. Fucking, we
I know,
destroyed
yep.
it. But yeah, it's kids run and yell. That's all they
Yeah,
do.
that's why they go outside.
I got it. Yeah. You sounded real fun when you did it.
That's not the point. They didn't go inside for a while.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But they did have a good time.
They were awesome, man.
I love someone that doesn't have kids at all. It's like, what? They're so loud. And you're like, yeah, dude, kids are fucking loud. They're fucking so
look,
loud.
Kid, we've raised them. It's not
You're
like
fucking
it's not
20
like
plus years removed from raising kids.
I have never not
You're
had
20
kids
plus
around
years
me.
removed.
So what?
Yeah.
I still have raised kids. Just because you're in the middle of it doesn't make you super fucking special. I know your whole
I didn't say I was
generation
special.
thinks you're fucking special, but you're not. We raised our kids too. We just didn't let them run around the house and do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, you didn't let them be kids.
Here,
Got it.
15-year-old, why don't you go ahead and get a tattoo gun and start tattooing up all your friends? That's wise. Let's do that.
I'm sorry. Weren't you just begging my daughter for a tattoo last night? You fucking
I did
hypocrite?
not beg her at all.
Yeah.
I said, hey, whenever you're ready, you can do a tattoo on me as well because I want her to get better at this stuff. But I still wouldn't have got a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old a tattoo gun.
This is you're getting oddly personal now.
You're the one that's criticizing me because
I didn't
your
criticize you. I
kids-
just I think it's
you
funny.
let your kids run around like maniacs around other people's homes with no control or anything. You're just sitting outside going, hey, Jay, can you fix me another taco? You know, and then you let the kids just fucking run around like lunatics, destroying my home, by the way.
Good.
I think Bronson stole some shit because
He
there's some stuff
absolutely did.
missing.
I
you
made
know?
him. I
He
fucking
learned it from you.
Yeah, I said, hey, see that cabinet? Open it up, dude.
Yeah.
Get whatever you can fit in your little pockets in there. Anything. Literally anything. What do you think I'm doing over here,
He's
dude?
the best.
Yeah. No.
It was a lot of. I had
Yeah.
so much fun yesterday having all those people and all those kids around. I really did.
It was nice.
But they did run in the house and start yelling at Gypsy, and then chase me, chase me, chase me, and then they turn around and they run outside, and then Gypsy gets them as they're coming around the corner, and she nips at them, and then they're all like, "Oh, why'd you bite me?"
They're 5.
Definitely Bronson.
They're fucking 5. They have no idea of consequences.
That's how you learn, though.
Period. Yeah.
But you learn it outside.
Sure. All right. It's super cool, dude. Yeah. One time I heard you sound like an actual old man. I was like, oh, look at this old guy. Mad about kids. You having a good time, dude. Look at him.
I wasn't mad.
He was mad. Yeah. No, it was fun, dude. The harbor was fun. We had a good time, dude.
Yeah.
That new little arcade is pretty cool.
Dude, yeah.
I like that. Have you seen they opened up that arcade now? It's where the old one was, with the merry-go-round or the carousel, whatever the fuck you call those things. But yeah, they got a bunch of fucking arcades, and you can drink beer, and they got food. That smash burger was fucking good, dude.
It was.
That was seriously one of the best smash burgers I've ever had.
How much, though?
It was like $13.
See, I just was having a conversation with Isaac Maraza about this yesterday morning. Was a smash burger should be about $8 or $9.
Sure.
There is zero reason for them to be $13 or $14. It's a 3-ounce patty, so essentially it's 6 ounces of meat that's ground hamburger with some pickles, and they're not. There's if it's a big burger and it's cooked right and it's got a lot. Like, okay, fine, I can understand. But a smash burger shouldn't cost more than $10.
Yeah.
It just really shouldn't.
I agree with you. It was Wagyu beef. It was fucking pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
It was honest. It was seriously. Normally I would bitch about that, and be like, I'm fucking $14 for a burger. I mean,
You bitched until you ate it.
Yeah.
You were bitching the whole time because your son asked you for a bite, and you said, there's no way I'm spending more than $6 on you.
100%.
And you got him chicken strips, which he was completely disgusted by.
That's his problem. Right? Kids play outside, right, Jay?
Yes, they do. I agree. I agree.
He also wasn't going to be there.
No. And he was not happy being
No,
there.
he wasn't at all.
Not at all.
He wasn't at all.
He was being
we literally we're at
teenager.
the point now with our teenager, our 14-year-old King, and he's just turned into a fucking full teen, dude. Like, he just, so we're like, hey, we're going down to the harbor. We're going to play some video games. We're going to fucking maybe get on a boat. You know what I mean? You want to go? No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm like, fucking fine, dude. I'm not going to argue. Like, why would I argue and spend money on you and do the whole thing?
Yeah.
And so then, of course, we get there and we're going to go on a boat, and Rosie can't handle it. So she's like, well, I think he'll really want to go. And I'm like, I don't fucking think he cares, dude.
He did not
And so
care.
she runs to home to pick him up, and he wasn't a dickhead,
No,
and he
wasn't
fine.
at all.
He's just fucking 14, dude, and it's like he's hit this whole stride where, God, dude, yeah.
So
Scout, we finally got back a little bit.
Yeah,
Scout's
totally,
fun again,
though. You got
what
her
I mean?
back totally. Scout's awesome,
But King, God, he's just turned into such a fucking teenager.
I hadn't seen King in quite a while.
Right.
I really hadn't, because we used to go to the house all the time, and you come into, you'd go into the garage and be like, hi, Jay.
Yeah.
What's going on? Here's my VR. You guys want to take it? He shows up yesterday like, hey, Jay. And then I'm looking up at him.
Yeah, he's as
You know what I
tall
mean?
as Jay,
So
basically.
it used to be like you'd look at him like I'm sitting in the chair and he's kind of eye level with me, and he's like 6 foot now or 5'9".
He's
10.
at least an inch taller than me.
Yeah,
so
he's
6'1".
Big dude, man, and I'm like, and then full bass voice.
Yeah.
And then I caught all that, and I'm like, oh, I know why you wanted to stay home by yourself all day. There is no way. By the time they left the house and she went back to pick him up, he probably had 2 or 3 good ones already out,
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. He couldn't. We were talking about just that time, dude, because my house was so chaotic when I was young. You know what I mean? Just so many people in there. You were lucky to get a crank in the shower. You know what I mean? Like at the fucking most.
The 2-hour shower.
No, I couldn't. Nope. I'm 90% sure the reason I can come so fast is because I grew up with a house full of sisters. I can crank one off in a fucking minute if I have to, dude. In the shower, fucking silence, dead silence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy, dude. But I just remember those times where I'd be like a teenager at home alone, and be like, "There's no one here, dude.
Yep,
there's no one here." And then you just like creep into your parents' weird box of goodies up, in the cabinet, fucking pull out some gross porno. You know what I mean? Just crank, dude.
The best memories.
It was the best, dude. So
I remember the first time my dad. It was when we lived up in Tahuya and we were at the log cabin. And I remember my dad knocking on the door to the bathroom and going, "Hey, I know you're not in there taking a shit, and I could tell you're obviously not taking a shower. So how about you stop jerking off and get out of the bathroom?"
What are we, 10 minutes in?
Yeah.
We're already jerking off? Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
And I just remember turning beat fucking red. And,
But did you finish?
yes, of course I finished, dude. 100% I finished.
Yes, you did.
But I remember it vividly as we talk about it. Just him just going, "Hey,
I know what you're doing in there,
I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Hurry
Other
it up."
people need the bathroom."
Yeah.
You know?
The joys of one single bathroom.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
I've never lived in a home growing up that had more than one bathroom unless there was the bathroom inside and an outhouse.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, we had one for a long, long time, and then we moved into a double wide trailer.
Oh, the best.
That was fucking incredible.
Living large.
Dude, it was. I had my own room. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is amazing, dude. Yeah.
We never had our own room. Ever. Ever.
Yeah.
Like, we did get bunk beds. That was nice. That was a big step up. You know?
Who was on top bunk?
He was.
You made him. You were top bunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember I came home one day and son of a bitch. I go in the bedroom, I walk in the bedroom, and my bed's, all the covers are off my bed, and there's this fucking giant wet spot in the middle of my fucking bed.
Oh, was that?
I lost my shit.
Did you pee in it?
What? No, he didn't. He got a girl in the bedroom, and she was a juicy one, man.
Nice,
Oh, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hey, man, you got to go fucking wash my sheets and shit, bro. Like, first of all, next time, and then he's like, "Dude, I'm in the top bunk, bro."
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
you can't fuck in the
fuck
top
on,
bunk,
go,
dude.
Go do what mom does and sleep on the couch with whoever it is you're banging. You know?
Yeah.
So gross.
Yeah.
Well, I maybe probably shouldn't have smelled it. You know, that may...
Shouldn't have put your tongue on it and tasted it first.
I shouldn't have went, "Oh, yeah, I know who this is."
Yeah. No, man. Yeah, I just think we were talking about teenage shit last, and just they're so fucking gross, dude. The boys are so gross.
And it doesn't matter. Like, my brother and I we weren't necessarily gross. Like, we took showers. And
Yeah, it doesn't matter,
but it doesn't matter. The testosterone,
The funk.
the feet funk, the butt
All of it.
funk. It doesn't matter what you do. It's there.
It's there.
You know?
You can't escape it. It's fucking happening, dude. It's happening. One thing I did want to bring up, which we haven't talked about at all since the podcast, was Wes's funeral.
Yeah.
It was
The memorial.
really, really pretty, man.
Memorial.
Yeah.
Celebration of
Memorial.
life.
Celebration of life.
Yeah.
That was very sweet.
Yeah.
Made me cry like 4 times. You made me cry. You fucking made me cry, jerk. Which I didn't expect. I expected to kind of cry from him. You, I didn't expect it from.
Yeah.
That was rude. And then, but yeah, that was fucking beautiful, man.
It was.
It was cool. He's, what a special dude.
What was, to me, one of the most incredible things is like, we did our little thing, not our little thing, but we got up, his wife, Shoshana, got up and spoke, and then I spoke, and then I believe it was Steve, and then Isaac, and then Chris. We all shared our little thing, our thing about the whole deal, and then we ate. And then while we were eating, they started sharing and telling stories and talking.
Right.
I went out by the fire pit. I went out by where they were cooking. I went and walked around. I had a drink. I talked to a bunch of people. Probably 45 minutes, an hour later, I walked in. Everybody was still talking about, because he had impacted everybody's life so much. He just was an exceptional human being.
Right.
If you needed his help, he was there. If it was like when we had the Thomas fires and stuff, he went to the World Kitchen and cooked at the World Kitchen. If you had something going on and you needed a hand, he was involved. And he just had always been a part of the Ventura community. My brother and I have always joked about, it's Mr. Ventura. Like he is Mr. Ventura because he was so proud of his heritage. His family came from Texas originally, but he had been in Ventura his family had been in Ventura forever. And he just was very proud of it, and he was proud of his community, and he was very devoted to it. in all aspects. And it was just really, really neat to hear, like, to sit there and listen to them talk and share and their stories and their stuff. And there's people there that I didn't think would be there, and a lot of people that I didn't even know were involved.
Right,
you know.
Yeah.
But it was just really cool to hear him be exemplified and just so much love for the person that he was. And that's what every story was about.
Totally,
it was
man.
like I had this going on and he was there. Like I just did this and he was
Not only
there,
that, hundreds of people.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. At this
packed
thing.
house.
It was packed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just made me think a lot about, you know, a lot of people live their lives in this way, you know, and they affect a handful of people around them. You know, maybe important to your family, a few friends or whatever, but you rarely meet a person that like affects a community like that. You know what I mean? And I just thought it was really fucking. You just get a reminder every once in a while that like, there's nothing fucking wrong with fucking being that guy,
being
you know
a
what
good
I mean?
person,
you know, and those people are always taken too fucking early. I mean, they're you know what I mean, every single fucking time. But it just reminded me, you know, the way I grew up in my community. You know what I mean? It's like we were all this huge band of people. Like you guys are, you know, about 4 generations older, but you know, it's like it just made it really. It was really, really cool reminder that the shit you do in this world fucking matters, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and I always harass you about bending over backwards to help everyone and fucking go out of your way and this and that. And I'm sure there'll be at least half the amount of people that was at Wes's fucking memorial when you died.
At least half.
At least half. You know what I mean? And I'm sure 90% of them have really nice things to say about you. You know what I mean? But no, but it really makes you like, it was a really cool reminder that for me personally, you know, I spent a lot of time in the community making a good positive like impression on people, you know what I mean? And I've spent a lot of years kind of doing my thing because I'm raising kids, and you fucking forget that like it's important, you know what I mean, to be there for people.
Yeah.
And when you hear about a man that was there for people, no matter fucking what, you know what I mean? It's like, God, it's a cool reminder. It was a really, really cool reminder.
He was just the best. He really, truly was just always the best.
Yeah.
Like, and you know, Chris and I, when the morning of that, you know, we're both, you know, we contact each other because we're both just dealing with it,
right.
You know, and selfishly, I didn't like even think and realize like how much time him and Wes had been together, because that was my partner. You know what I mean? Like, and to a certain point it was, but then they worked together in the restaurant and stuff for so long, and we all did stuff, like we ran together hard for a long time. So he calls me up and we're sitting there talking, and we probably spent a good 45 minutes to an hour just laughing about the different stuff that we had done, the different stuff we'd gone through. And he was an absolute fucking lunatic.
Right.
He was out of his mind. Yeah. And that's what we kind of started talking about, the different stories and the things that we had gone through with him, where, you know, he grew up on the avenue as a small little skinny redhead. Right. And not like kind of redhead, like
super easy life.
Super skinny. And so, you know, he had this thing about him where if anything started to happen, you take that to the X level immediately.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know, you could take it to 10, but if you take it to 30, then nobody ever takes you to 10 again that's seen you go to 30. And we witnessed that shit so many times where you're just like, what's going on, bro? What the fuck are you doing, man? Fuck that. Yeah. You know, but he just always had our back, and you know, he was there when my daughter was born. When my daughter was born, he was the one that was standing there with his arm around me going, "Hey, we got this," you know. Yeah.
He was in at least 3 of our weddings.
Yeah, he was in at least 3 of our weddings for sure. 100. Actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, 100%, dude. Yeah, okay.
Is that a combined 3, or how does this work?
Oh, combined 3.
3 each.
It is combined 3. Yeah, and we were both at his wedding.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It was a very cool reminder. Like I said, it's, you know, the world's fucking a crazy place right now, and we talk all the time about how community is the only way you can affect change in this fucking place. You know what I mean? And to see a guy that really, really affected people like that, you know, since it, like, Our buddy Buck died years ago. I don't know if you guys ever remember Buck. He was this crazy punker kid, dude. And he was a fucking maniac. But 800 people at the funeral. You know what I mean? Like, literally 800 fucking people showed up. And everyone, as much as he is a complete fucking maniac and did things that were so off kilter and so fucking wild, Buck was the dude that would show up. You know what I mean? 800 fucking people showed up. You know, that was 20 plus years ago now. You know what I mean? It's just like, you don't meet a lot of guys like that, dude. It's pretty awesome, you know?
Yeah, it's. I'm very fortunate that I've had quite a few of those people in my life.
Yeah.
I've also been very unfortunate that I've lost quite a few of those people recently in my life. You know, it's been a little challenging, and it's weird because I've always said, like, how lucky we've been, you know, because we've gone through all this life and we've lived this life and haven't lived in an exactly easy life. Yeah. And how many people we still have. Right. And how we've been fortunate that we haven't lost these people to this, that, or the other. And then all of a sudden in the last like 5 years, actually 4 years, just like, woof.
Well,
like
you guys are getting that
stop
age
for a while, man.
Yeah.
But we're not in that age. We're only 50. Like, it's not.
But it's not like our group of friends don't live fucking hard or didn't live hard for years. And you know what I mean?
Wes didn't.
Well, I mean,
he really, honestly, he didn't. When I met him, he was clean and sober. Mm-hmm. He got sober when he was like 15 years old.
Yeah. Did he was clean and sober his whole life?
Well, no, after a certain point in time, he'd
have some beers or something.
He'd have some beers, but I don't think he really even enjoyed it. I think he did it for a little bit because he was like, he had a food truck, SoCal Comfort food truck. Sure. And he'd go to these breweries and stuff, and he'd taste the beers and make food with it and do the thing, but he didn't really drink. I'd always said, because I always called West Captain Obsesso. Because that fucking dude obsessed on whatever it was he was going to get into. He obsessed on it more than anybody I've ever met in my life. He's the one that he's how I understood what OCD was. Like, even working in group homes, I didn't understand like what that meant, but I did understand like the cleanliness of the washing your hands constantly, and this stuff has to be clean, and all the little things that he was super meticulous about. I realized later on in life that is what the OCD part of it was. And whatever he did, he would dig into it and take it to that next level. So I would always, and this was before legalization of marijuana or any of that stuff. It was, I would say it for years. I said, man, if ever, and I hope that it happens one day, if it ever happens that fucking dude starts to smoke pot, he's going to grow the best fucking weed you're really? Ever going to have ever. Like, it's going to be the best. He's going to be super obsessed about it, and we're going to get some of the best weed you're ever going to fucking smoke. He ended up starting to smoke weed, and he ended up working at grow houses, and that's exactly what he did. He did the cross-pollinization. He did all of it, and you'd talk to him about it, and you'd see him just get, like, he would get so hyper-obsessed on talking about the little, the making this one and moving this into that and making this stuff, and you have to use this compound to do this and to make this with that, and just, it's exactly what I thought it would be. Yeah. I mean, it was awesome, man. I mean, it's what he did up until the very end, and his obsession on stuff was, like, I never looked at it like he's fucking crazy. We knew he was crazy. What I looked at and what I appreciated was the fact just how dedicated and obsessed and how he would put everything into whatever he was doing. Didn't matter what it was. He was an incredible photographer. Incredible. He would map out where he was going to go on the map. I'm going to go to this point here because I've now found out that if I'm at this point, that I can get a picture over here of the islands with the sun coming this way, so I'd get the right lighting. So then he'd put his backpack on and he'd go hike up into the mountains to go get that perfect picture. Right. And then once he got the picture, it wasn't perfect enough. He would obsess on it and Photoshop and make it just right, man. Yeah. And just that obsessive stuff and the way he was about things. I wish I had any of that in me as far as like being
me
that
too.
perfectionist.
It'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we'd probably do a good podcast.
We'd probably be
together.
doing really good.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Instead of a couple of derelict, or one derelict in the, I don't know, SpongeBob SquarePants look-alike. But he just was always so just next level with everything he did. Man.
Well, and it's weird too when you meet someone like that. They usually. He'd probably be able to fix his fucking chair, huh, Jay?
Oh, he do.
I bet he'd fucking fix this real quick.
He would have rebuilt that chair.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, when you meet a person like that, they're usually very selfish too. You know what I mean? That's the weird thing is like he didn't seem to be that way.
He was not.
You know what I mean? When you meet someone that's like a singly obsessed with a thing or multiple things or whatever, they spend a lot of time being very selfish. You know what I mean? But he didn't. I didn't get the vibe.
He was one of the most selfless people I've ever met, and I'm very lucky that.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Craig.
I know.
I was very
my goal
lucky
today.
that I have really, really good. Like my best friends are all selfless. I couldn't have somebody in my life that was selfish, but they're all selfless. They all will immediately. Craig, you're the exception. They will all immediately like jump up to be part of whatever it is that needs to get handled. If there's an emergency situation, they're going to be first and foremost out there trying to be like, whatever we need to do, let's get this done. And they don't do it with expectations or anything else. They just do it. Hey, what can I do? Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. What can I do? I can help you build something, or I can cook for everybody here, which is what we all mostly do. But I can do whatever it is. Let's just get it done, and it's just such a beautiful blessing.
Yeah, it's really cool because me, I'm gone. I'm out, dude. You call, my number got changed. I'm in the back just figuring out what I can snag.
That's not entirely true. I could ask you to grab me something to drink on the way over, and then you'll bring a chair and then watch and go, hey. You should probably try doing it this way. I get it.
Because at heart, I'm a supervisor.
You're doing a great job.
I like to lead by barking orders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, it was very. I just thought I would bring it up because it was a big thing that happened, and I think it was fucking. We're gonna have to take a fucking break and change this chair out again. I'm gonna hit this thing. Fucking over your head, dude.
We'll just drill a screw or something to the side so it just can't move at all anymore. But,
that'd be awesome.
Oh, it's so good.
Anyway, no, I just thought it was worth bringing up because, we got the two brothers here and it was a big event. And I just thought it was a very cool reminder to just those people are necessary. They're needed. Everyone has someone like that in their life. What it actually made me do was start really trying to reach out to reconnect with some old friends that I've spent a lot of time being upset with. You know what I mean? Because I always was the guy that I'm the guy that reaches out. I'm the guy that makes sure everything, I'm there when they need me to be there. As much as I joke that I'm selfish, and I probably am in certain ways, I was that guy for many, many years. And when shit hit the fan with me and my family, I had a lot of fucking people disappear out of my life, and just people that I felt I bent over backwards to fucking help and to, you know what I mean? So I spent a lot of time being very, butthurt, essentially, with a lot of old friends. You know what I mean? Just because you just don't, that reciprocation is not felt. You know what I mean? So when I was at the funeral, it made me realize, like, dude, I got to fucking just get the fuck over it and just understand that it is what it is. And I should be happy to be involved in anyone's life that, you know what I mean? That I've been involved with.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't that. It's just how many fucking times do I need to, like, be in a state of help and no one calls me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's
good. Rolling. All right. Sorry, we're back. I had chair malfunctions, and then we found a fucking homeless guy digging through the trash can outside, so we decided to bring him in and talk to him.
Thanks,
he looks alarmingly like a Curran.
I appreciate it.
But it's nice to have you, buddy.
It's a compliment, I think.
Yeah. We're saying all this nice thing about your actual real best friend, and we thought it'd be
breast friend.
Breast friend.
Wow, we've been hanging out too much. You're starting to talk like me.
I got the ebonics.
Can't even get the word out.
Anyway, hi, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thanks for stepping in.
Sure.
We should have had you on since the beginning.
I said
Jay
that,
said
but
no. He was like adamant. He's like, "Don't give him a mic. We're not fucking doing this, dude."
Yeah. I don't blame him.
Yeah. Yeah. At least we know we got to stand in when Jay, can't make
it's
it.
coming.
When he can't make it.
I'm here.
Anyway,
in waiting.
Just to wrap things up, like I said, I spent a lot of years it made the funeral for your guys' friend made me just realize, like, I should reach out to fucking people.
Yeah.
I should reach out to people and to let go some of my shit that I fucking had, holding not a grudge, but just like, fuck, dude,
It's something that I remember my wife and I were in the kitchen and we were hanging out talking.
Damn.
And we were just bopping around the kitchen, and she was cleaning up a little bit, and I was doing whatever I was doing, and we were just kind of talking back and forth. And I walked up, I put my arms around her, and I was giving her a kiss, and I was just telling her how much I loved her, and she was just all. I go, how good of a time we were having, and
she's like, get off me.
No, she goes. She turned around, she smiled at me, she gave me a big hug, and she goes, you know what really has made a difference is she goes, I stopped having expectations. And when she first said it, I was like butthurt. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
But then we talked about it more, and she's like, look, once I stopped having expectations and expecting this stuff to happen,
right,
you started just doing the stuff you were already doing, but I stopped expecting all this other stuff, and you started doing other stuff anyways.
Right.
And so all these expectations that I was having these things happening and then I got rid of that stuff. And in the last 4 or 5 years since she's been gone, that day, that process, that whole thing of those expectations have played into my life so much, because we have had these things go on, like what you're talking about, and I'm assuming it's where, with Rosie being when she had cancer.
That's a big part of it. Yeah, that was a big part of it. Yeah.
So you have these expectations of what you think people should be doing,
right?
And in me losing Portia and then losing West and stuff, and I start having these expectations of what I think other people should be doing as far as being part of the program. But it's just, you just get disappointed by it.
Right.
So then if you don't have those expectations, if you don't trust in other people, if you don't think that they're going to step up to the level that you think that they should step up, and you just go like, okay.
Yeah.
It's
a little bit of
oh
freedom.
my God. Yeah. It's because I still deal with it constantly. Yeah. I'm still dealing with, like, why doesn't this happen? Why doesn't that happen? Every year for Christmas, those little Rochelle candies. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. There's a box of them in the house, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a box in the house that I buy every year for Christmas. It's a little box, and it's because it was Sinead's favorite candy, and Sinead is Portia's daughter. So every year for Christmas, I buy her those. I do it every year. I buy a box, and then usually right after the 1st of January, we all eat them. Because, but I don't have the expectation that she's going to show up.
Sure.
I hope she shows up, and if she shows up, I have that box of chocolates for her because it's what she loves.
Right.
But not having that expectation makes it a little easier to deal with.
Yeah.
It's
hard to let go of.
Long route to get to.
It's hard to let go of, honestly. It really
it's
is
the worst.
Yeah. For sure. I just spent, so many years just feeling like I was always extended as far as I could possibly go. You know what I mean?
It wears you out.
It does. It's an argument for why great people fucking go early. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what kind of makes me draw back a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, because some people get so fucking far extended out that they forget to take care of themselves. You know what I mean? And I'm the same, and fucking you guys are the same, and we're all the same. You know what I mean? It's like, it's fucking crazy. And that's what that was a point at which my kids were getting older, and now I have to really spend some time, because when they're little, they're there. Sure. You know what I mean? You're just keeping them alive. It's like, now I have to make an actual difference in my kids' lives. So I can't extend myself like I would, you know what I mean? And I don't fucking want to, because I would like to live to see grandchildren and all the things, you know what I mean? So, but there's a weird argument where, like, those people, those great fucking people that do that for everyone all the fucking time, does it suck the life out of you? You know what I mean?
No. I mean,
as long as you don't expect things in return,
sure,
then you're just living your life.
Sure.
If you expect things in return, that's when you get a fucking ulcer.
I don't. The stuff that I do for the people, The stuff that I don't do it because I expect something back. I do it because the gratification that I get as a human being knowing that I've helped somebody else.
Yeah.
And hopefully that helps everybody else that I help see like, oh, I can just do this stuff and not expect something. I can, it's not that much time. It's not that big of a deal.
Right.
We have plenty of time in our lives.
Totally.
So it just makes life a little easier and better. You know,
totally.
It's not that much time.
Yeah.
The other day, some stuff came up and I helped somebody out. And when I went and did what I was doing, it was picking up a truck. And I grabbed the truck for him and paid for the truck to get it back for him. And they paid me back. But I went and picked the truck up and I did everything. When I got the truck, it was fucked up. It had been sitting there.
Yeah.
And, it had been sitting there for a long time. So it was just dirty and full of cobwebs and all this shit. And I was all, yeah, all right. Yeah. And I went straight to the car wash and I washed it and I went, over and above and beyond and made sure so that when they actually picked the truck up for me, they were getting something they could be excited about, not something they're going to look at and go like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
And it was an important
now I have
part of
another
their life.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and that's, I don't think, I'm playing like devil's advocate a little bit, I don't expect anything from anybody 99% of the time. But I did get to the point where I was like, hey man, I'm struggling and I fucking no one. I had a couple fucking very close friends that were there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, been there.
Yeah, and that wasn't just my wife cancer, it's just other times in my life, and also not the guy that reaches out, but
that's a big one.
Yeah, I'm not at all.
We're all the same.
I just I just don't.
The one person that was there for me when I was at my lowest was Wes.
Yeah. I had left.
Absolutely. It was rough,
I abandoned him.
It was a rough time.
No, I did. And he knows we've talked, he understands. It's like I didn't leave just like willy-nilly.
Yeah.
I left because I had tried and I invested the time and I did it. And at a certain point in time, I just tapped out and went, hey, look, man, I'm not doing this.
Well, it's your detriment, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, it was, it was rough. It wasn't like I just did it. It was rough. And
we don't need to dive too deep into this.
yeah, no. That's, why would we have you on a podcast and then not talk to you about some of your fucking struggles,
Yeah. Well, what's weird is because it's like on one side of my family, it's nothing but pure love, from my mom. And then I had a whole another side of the family. My whole entire life was transactional love. You know what I mean? Like, I did this for you. You know what I mean? Like it constantly being reminded that they, you know what I mean? They did something.
We know exactly
what
you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's like it's a weird thing. Like I have that line where I can go into that or not. You know what I mean? And obviously I try to avoid it as much as possible. But that transactional love shit is fucking wild, dude. You know what I mean?
But also, with that being said, sometimes you do expect a little love in return.
Yeah, it'd be nice
when you're giving somebody 100% of
you. Yeah,
and then when you're in a situation. Crickets.
Yeah.
And so you're like, man, that okay.
Fuck. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just learned that not to expect anything.
Yeah.
That I have literally moved houses totally by myself.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean everything.
Fuck.
The couches,
moving just makes
moved
exciting.
The whole house by myself.
Yeah, totally. Oh God.
Only because I wouldn't ask.
Right.
Because I don't want to ask.
Right.
Because then if I ask and you don't come through, then I just fucking don't ever want to talk to you again.
I do, dude. I feel like
you know what I mean. So then I just won't fucking ask.
Dude, asking someone to help move. When someone, I'm like,
hey, look, I have no problem with it.
I would rather give you $500 to fucking pay people to come out, like get some Mexicans from Home Depot, fucking get it done, dude. Because fuck off. Like, I was actually walking through my house the other day, and I was like, because we're getting to the point where it's like, it's been a good run here, and every 5 years we've moved, essentially. You know what I mean? And we're hitting 5 years, and we don't have anywhere to move, but I just start thinking, and I just started looking around. I was like,
Got a lot of shit.
fucking nightmare, dude. Like,
Yeah.
just corners and things and fucking
Yeah,
shit, you know, and I'm like,
exactly.
and it just gave me like this insane anxiety. It's
Yeah.
like, we got to get rid of everything.
amazing how
Let's
much
just get
stuff
rid of everything right now.
You
Like,
accumulate
Yeah.
in a short amount of
fucking
time.
insane,
It's crazy.
yeah, it's so wild, man.
I went through my first divorce when I turned 30. Yeah, when I turned 30, I went through my first divorce. I walked out of that house, and I had a box, like a little pull out little white box that had my shit in it, and I had my truck and my Harley and some speakers and my kid.
Right.
And that was it.
Yeah.
And I told myself that I will never, ever, ever have it to where it's more than that.
Right.
Like, I'll buy furniture off Craigslist. I'll do this. I'll do that. You know, a lot of the times a futon mattress on the floor covered everything, you know, and I did that for fucking ever. Mm-hmm. And then I got this house with Portia, and now this is my home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The bed that's in my bedroom, we had to build the bed in the bedroom. We couldn't move the pieces in. We had to move it in and then build it in place.
Right.
And all this stuff. And now I'm at a point where I'm not sure if the next year I'm going to have this house anymore. And I'm looking around this house on a daily basis going, Jesus, that stack of cast iron pans. Why do you need 10 cast iron pans? Why?
Because what if you need them?
Dude,
you know?
he last night when I was cooking last night, he's all, do you need another barbecue?
You need some more?
Do you need one
You got
more?
7 covered barbecues.
Yeah. I have my offset.
I know.
Here we go.
I have,
Here we go, Rain Man.
Hey,
Fucking list them off, okay?
It's not listing them off. When I'm cooking, it just depends on what's going on.
Got it.
You know,
Yeah.
you sure appreciated it last night when your chunky ass was sitting there eating them tacos.
You made some really good. It took everything for me to fucking compliment you on those.
I know.
God, they were good.
And
I was
you
eating
have-
them. I was like, I ate like the 4th one. I was like, they're pretty good tacos,
Yeah.
dude. It fucking hurt me.
Yeah.
It hurt my soul.
No, it did.
To compliment you on that.
He literally, you could hear the struggle in his voice was like, fuck, man. Fuck. Hey, man, these are probably the best fish tacos I've ever had.
Yeah, yeah. I hit him with. I said these are at least the 5th best fish tacos I've ever had.
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah.
That's still a high compliment.
It was pretty
After
good,
the
yeah. And they
fifth
were.
one,
They're in the
yeah.
top 2 for sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to admit it. Was not going to admit it, dude.
Oh, I love it, man. And I do have I have one that I've kept that I don't want to just toss it outside. I want to give it to somebody because it's a good barbecue.
Nice. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah. It's wild.
Green Weber Pro Kettle Cook System.
Sure. Dude.
It's not a
Green Forever bar cattle
Not a
system.
trigger.
All right, so it's New Year's, guys.
Yes.
It's fucking New Year's.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Hopefully getting a job. It's been a minute.
Pretty low bar for the New Year's resolutions.
I
but-
try to keep my bars low.
Yeah. He does a good job.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's a new year, man. We're here. It's 2025, which is a weird fucking.
It's odd,
It's
doesn't
like
it?
one of the, I think we're hitting that like time frame where you're like, that's the future. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we're in the future now.
Yeah.
Like
What I think
Sounds funny.
it sounds weird,
Blade
right?
Runner was 2019.
Was
right?
it really?
Yeah, Blade
Dude.
Runner was like 2019.
Yeah.
Kenny,
Back to
you're
the
a psycho.
Future.
Blade Runner was 2019, right?
No, I think it was older than that.
No, that's what the year was that they were
Oh.
working
They were in.
off of was 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Back to the Future
Are
was
you
like
not a Blade Runner guy? You look like you were in it.
I think you're thinking of Sling Blade.
Oh.
I like the French fries.
Hey, did you guys see? You guys saw the new Wolverine Deadpool? Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my
my
god,
God,
really
dude.
good.
I saw it just 2 nights ago for the first time.
Did you?
Oh, man.
How good is that?
Oh
fucking
man,
movie?
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah.
I
It is.
didn't expect it to be.
I didn't expect it to not be good, but it was
Same.
much better than I thought it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Just they're fucking that guy is unstoppable. That Ryan Reynolds, man,
He's so
Hilarious.
fucking good, dude.
it was crazy.
Yeah, he is so good.
Yeah. I watched. What did I watch the other day? Fucked me up pretty good. Oh, there's a new Jason Bateman movie called Carry On.
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
that,
not.
dude.
I'm not
Dude,
doing it.
Yeah, dude, watch
I'm not
it.
doing
It's
it.
just
I'm
like
not.
suspense thriller.
I can't do it.
Oh fuck,
The
dude.
Jason Bateman's new one, I just it's too much stress. I can see
fucking,
it.
yeah.
And then the new one with the fucking airplane in the sky. Come on,
9/11.
Jay.
Snakes on a motherfucking plane?
Soul Plane. Soul
You would
Plane.
think so. Soul Plane. Fuck. It's with Mark Wahlberg. It's a new one with Mark Wahlberg.
Was he Air
Oh
Marshal or
my
something?
god,
Yeah.
dude! It looks so stressful.
Really?
Oh,
It's
but
one of those.
that's the Carry On.
I can't
is
believe.
so.
Yeah.
The Carry On to me looks very very stressful.
So stressful, dude.
Yeah, you get some anxiety for sure.
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah, dude. I don't have time for it.
It is such a
it's-
well done movie, man.
Yeah, but I got anxiety from Die Hard too, but that was a dope ass movie.
Yeah, it's very true.
Which is it a Christmas movie?
Yes,
know,
it
it's-
is.
it's- absolutely.
That's what
Christmas
we're
movie.
saying.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
But I think anxiety's part of a good movie.
100%.
Nah, I'm good.
The believability of a thing, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? You're
exactly.
like, fuck, dude, yeah.
That hey, do me a favor, Kenny. Look up the new Mark Wahlberg movie.
I have a hard time believing Mark Wahlberg in anything. He's like,
I
Yeah.
fucking
stupid Boston
I
fucking squarehead Irish
love
fuck.
his, I
you know?
love him in his movies, man.
Yeah.
Spencer, have you seen Spencer? The one where have you seen Spencer?
Of course.
Yeah, dude, it's such a fun movie. Flight Risk.
Oh, okay.
It's gnarly.
I'll have to check that one
Yeah,
out.
I mean it is.
My favorite movie with him was The Departed.
Ooh.
Oh,
that
yeah.
is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a really good one.
Bunch of good actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good shit, dude. We just started watching, it's like something I would never watch normally, but Mr. Beast, that YouTuber, he just came out with Beast Games.
Controversial.
Is
Really?
Have you seen the controversy behind the scenes going down right now?
No.
Oh, he's getting blasted.
For
Heavily blasted by a law. All this.
bunch of
all
lawsuits
this
and shit.
screwed For fake. It's all fraud.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah. Dude.
He's a YouTuber.
You have a lot.
He spent millions of dollars building this set.
Oh, dude, yeah. 15 million building the set alone.
Yeah, but he's got like.
Crew is turning on him.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my kids
So,
were telling
but
me
is
about
this
it the other day,
okay?
but-
Okay.
That's crazy.
Here's
This is about his YouTube shit though. That's not about the game show.
And Bakery,
Yeah.
the YouTuber.
Yeah, the YouTuber. Yeah. Yeah, but he did this Beast Games. It's like almost like a Squid Game style.
Yeah, never
it's on
watched that
Prime. It's
either.
on Prime. It's on Amazon.
Yeah.
They gave away $5 million as the grand prize. Starts with 1,000 people, gets down to one. Someone wins a private island, fucking Ferrari. They gave out $1 million
Oh, I thought
in
they
the
were
first
teams.
episode. It's all different games, dude. It's
Oh,
it's a
okay.
fucking psychological fuck, dude. It's
Nice.
pretty. But it broke the game show in itself broke 37 world records just making the game show.
See, but everything
You know what
that
I mean?
guy does, and this was briefly like a year ago where I paid attention to him for a little bit. The guy does a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
He does this stuff like he does things where he's like if you want to put this on your restaurant, then you can use this to do a delivery service to sell this food,
Sure.
and we will promote it. We really don't want anything from it. You can just do it through your
Right.
restaurant.
Yeah, he does good stuff.
You know, so he does a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
And as far as these people turning on, it's just
Well,
that
the
fucking crab mentality.
I think I know the controversy you're talking about because he had a person with him for a long time. I think his name was Chris. He ended up being trans. He turned into a girl,
Nice.
and then she got fucking busted with child porn. Right.
she
So,
did.
and then supposedly there's a whole thing about him knowing about it, which I don't fucking know, whatever. But then there's a bunch of people that were filing lawsuits over unfair work practices, and he employs a fucking whole entire town. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're making that much fucking money, that much content. Like, someo's gonna be unhappy.
Haters
But there's,
Right.
it's,
So,
there's
I don't know
gonna-
how much
there's also
validity
going to be
there is.
people that are going to go, oh, wait a minute. I had to work this much. These are the labor laws.
Right.
I'm going to be I get a chance now to get $40,000 for him,
100%,
and all I
yeah.
got to do is just completely just try to ruin his character.
He's also like a
why
28-year-old kid that has more money than God. And
Oh, it's
spends
insane.
every single
spends
dollar.
every
You know what I mean?
single
Like,
cent of it.
yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So. But the game show is wild, dude. You
Okay.
watch it and you're like, holy fuck, man. Just the things they make. To have 1,000 people on a game
insane.
show.
What's your favorite reality game show?
Oh, I don't watch any of them. I don't know.
You just talked about this one right now.
I
So
just,
you
just something I
watched
just watched
something.
recent. I just watched it like 2 days ago.
You don't
I don't
watch
watch
any of them.
No, I don't watch games.
If I stumble on one of those Japanese ones, I'll watch it.
Yeah, those are. Have you seen the one where they have to sing while they're getting jerked off?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
No, I'm gonna try that.
It's
Too.
incredible.
yeah.
Dude, yeah, there's like it'll be a dude.
So this is our next. This is our
that's a big
next thing we're
change-up
doing.
from
Our
the crime
fill-in next.
for me.
Yeah.
so
Yep.
good. Yeah,
This is
there's
what
literally
Craig and I's next promo videos coming up after this. Yeah.
That's the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a full game show where a dude is standing and he's like behind a
God,
wall.
dude, it's so good.
And there's a super hot Asian chick and she's jerking him off and he has to fucking sing without
Karaoke.
breaking.
Yeah.
Or like talk or do something. And he's like, you look it up, dude.
so
It's
fucking
come up
funny,
with
Chris.
shit?
incredible.
It's so funny. So you don't watch Alone?
No.
Oh,
Oh, Alone. Yeah. Well, that's a survival. I guess a survival one.
It's just
Yeah.
it's a
You're right.
reality.
I guess it's a reality game show.
that
I didn't even
click
think
with
about
me
Didn't
either
even.
until
Yeah.
you said
Yeah.
it.
Alone is
Alone.
incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
you know
good.
I like Deadliest Catch. Love it.
That's not a game
reality
show.
Oh no, it's not. Alone is though.
Yeah.
It was
Deadliest Catch is a game show.
whatever.
It's a game show.
I can't hit 1,000, but
That'd be a fucking wild game show. They're all, well, you died. Sorry. We took 15 unsuspecting fucking people.
15 CPAs. Put them
It's
on a
still
boat.
one of my
on a
favorite
crab
shows.
boat in the middle of the Arctic.
So I saw.
Guess what? 12 of them died.
I watched.
3 are missing.
Yeah, totally, dude. Sorry.
You guys done yet?
No,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Carry on.
I'm done.
Go ahead.
You're never done.
They have a Swedish one that I didn't realize that they have it for different parts of the world, and so we have the American one.
Okay.
And they have one for Sweden. And I watched on YouTube. I watched part of it. Now I want to try to figure out how to get to it.
Of what are you talking about?
Yeah, this is.
It's Alone.
Oh, okay. Swedish version.
Yeah, the Swedish version.
You go
And it
skiing
just
next week?
looks. I love that show. Watching those guys
I've never
go
heard
from
of the
like
Swedish
like
version.
I hadn't either until
What
today
sort
on
of a
YouTube. It's what I like
Pornhub
about
fucking
YouTube.
algorithm are you on here?
Nope, it is nothing to do with the Swedes when it comes to my Pornhub algorithm.
Rebel rhythm?
And we're back, baby. We're back.
Here he is.
2025.
Here he
Fucking Jay's back. His nose is plugged up and his tongue's tied.
God,
I really wish you had a good reason for your nose being so fucked
dude,
up.
I do too, man. This sucks. And it was fine until we left the house, and then we left the house and the allergies kicked in. I don't know why. There's no wind. There's no nothing going on.
It's like the most beautiful day ever.
I know. I don't get it. You know.
Yeah, it's probably
Sometimes
all
they just hit.
the. It's probably all the crazy storm chemtrails are blowing into the East Coast right now. You know,
Oh
true.
boy, here we
it's
go.
probably going over.
Condensation.
Anything? No, he's out of the loop.
Yeah, you and
Thought I was
Chris
gonna
get
get
this.
him.
Chris is a chemtrail guy too.
Oh, nice.
It's undeniable.
Yeah.
They admitted they see clouds.
Yeah,
Operation
it's
Popeye.
it's
There you go.
fucking
Yeah.
common
Yeah.
knowledge now.
All right, though. Seriously, it's New Year's. Do we have resolutions here? What are we doing?
I'm good. Besides the job thing,
Besides
Yep.
getting a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. Anything, Jay?
maybe trim this down a little bit.
You were doing good for a while, bro.
I know, and then this happened.
Yeah. And then
It does
you
happen.
stopped.
It sneaks right up on you, dude. I went to jiu-jitsu today, this morning, and found out that I am fat again.
Yeah.
Really?
I was like, God damn it,
Is
dude.
that disappointing?
It was a little more surprising than I thought it would be.
Surprising.
Yeah. Well, I know I'm fat, but you just don't really like because I had to take a few weeks off of jiu-jitsu because I got an infection in my leg and then kids and sick and blah blah blah. So I finally went this morning again, and I was like, God damn it, I'm out of shape, dude. You just the fuck was that, dude?
That's what I used to have to hear in the bedroom all night long.
Is that where the wet spot came from?
Pretty close. Yeah, he blamed it on me.
Yeah. Wow. Do that there. Oh, somewhere else next time. Thank you. That's fucking wild. You're making my nose stuffy, dude. Just fucking being
Seriously.
here. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I did jujitsu this morning. And I was like, God damn it, dude. I'm just so fucking out of shape. More out of shape than I normally am. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my.
Resolutions, man. I think.
They're dog shit.
Yeah,
hate 'em.
I mean, you should
I
just,
hate 'em.
if you want to change something about you, just change it.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
that sounds
be
great, right?
First of the year, I mean,
Really easy.
I go through this. I need to slim down thing about 3 times a year. You know,
Yeah.
Then I'll slim down. Then it comes right back.
Dude,
And then it
it
goes right
was-
back. Yeah.
It was probably 20 years ago. Ethan's what now? Ethan's like 24, right?
26.
26. Yeah, so it was about 20 years ago. Chris was the first person that I ever heard talk about keto.
Oh, yeah.
But it was at the time, I think it was Atkins.
It was Atkins, yeah.
But Chris was like, no, bro. All I eat is hamburger patties with cheese on them. And we're barbecuing and shit. And Chris is like just stuffing greasy cheese patties into his face hole.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, huh. And then tried it many times over the years. And it works for a little bit. But
Yeah.
then it just goes away.
Yeah,
can't-
you just
it's
have
not
to. It's hard.
sustainable.
It's so fucking hard to keep it off, dude.
Well,
That's-
if you live the carnivore diet, you keep the weight off.
Right.
But
yeah.
as soon as you start eating bread again and sugar,
Your body's all, what's up, fatty?
yeah, it's like
We're back.
Fat memory.
The fat kicks in the wall like the Kool-Aid guy,
Yeah.
dude. He's like, what's up? We're here. Yeah.
Bread is so good though.
I know. It's delicious, dude. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. I got my birthday's in August. I'm going to try to lose 50 pounds by August. That's what I'm doing.
I've
Goals.
seen you lose.
I've lost weight.
know,
yeah.
yeah.
I just have to stop drinking, dude. So, which means the podcast is over. This is what I came here to tell you.
just gotta switch
is
to
that
vodka.
The fucking podcast is over.
Tequila, too.
We're done. Yeah.
Vodka and tequila.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just switch to vodka and tequila.
about
You
time for
drink
you to
the
man up
worst.
anyway.
I do
hazy,
drink the worst fucking beer.
shit to
Yeah,
drink.
for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I broke the seal. I have to pee so fucking bad again. I drank a whole entire, almost half gallon of water this morning before jiu-jitsu. I'm dying. So you guys go ahead and talk.
Oh, shit, yeah, Chris. Why don't you jump over to that chair? We'll talk about Craig.
Do it. Oh, dude. God damn it.
It's incredible how he ignores his kids.
Really?
It is wild, bro.
I've never seen it.
It is. No, because he acts like he doesn't have kids. Poor Rosie. Poor Rosie, dude. She does all the work. It's wild how that fucking guy just like, he's like, oh, my son, Brinson. No,
Do they even know his
Craig,
name?
it's Bronson.
Oh,
Yeah, he's all Brent. No, it's Brent. No, Craig, I told you it's Bronson, man. He's been sitting here with us for the last 3 hours. What? He just looks down and it's like he's like Bronson's like hidden under one of his titties. Like it's just whole titties
Nice.
just like hanging out, and you're like no, you're not just trying to keep him dry. It's not even raining. Dude, just relax, dude.
well, that's
maybe
being a
chill.
good dad,
No, yeah,
sheltering him from the storm.
That'd be nice. Yes, definitely. Except for we're in Southern California.
Should
there's
know his
no
name
storms.
though.
Yeah.
It's a little disturbing.
It's rough. It's rough.
Well, glad you're there for him.
Yeah, I try.
The kids.
I try. You know, Rosie really is very, very good at understanding that Craig is very self-absorbed and doesn't really pay attention to anybody in the family but
Well, she's
himself.
got to be used to it by now.
Yeah, she is. She drinks a lot.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, but you know.
All right, hey Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, welcome back, bro.
Chilling.
Who are you talking shit about?
Nothing, bro. We're just waiting for you.
Sorry, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
I drank like a fucking giant thing of water this morning. Went to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
Had 2
after
beers.
when those little kids tossed your salad.
What's that?
After when those little kids over there tossed your salad.
It was a girl, but it wasn't the salad that you wanted to get tossed. You know?
No, not at
It
all.
was rude. No, we worked on leg locks today, and boy, are those scary. I'll tell
Yeah.
you. Fuck, dude. You get fucking involved in a leg lock situation?
Do you just start panicking and just
No. Everyone goes slow, but you realize
okay.
you can fuck someone up pretty. You can break their fucking knee and their ankle and their foot at the same time if you know what
So-
you're doing.
figure 4 leg locks? Mm-hmm. Like they were kind of like a playful, jokey thing. Mm-hmm. But then I'd actually put like my brother or one of our friends.
Really, like the
I'd
Owen
put him
Hart
in-
figure 4 leg locks?
I'd like where you wrap it up and then you bend back a little
yeah.
bit, you tighten up on it, and they start screaming.
I wasn't screaming that loud. It was more of a groan.
Dude, I didn't like it was a hey stop fucking stop fucking stop.
Games were over.
But
Yeah.
I didn't know, like I thought it was just some sort of joke wrestling move, like a WWE wrestling move. Like it's a figure 4 leg lock.
Yeah.
But if you actually connect that thing and then arch your back on him, it's real, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucked up.
It's the only thing like when in jiu-jitsu, and I don't know much about them. You know, I just learned like a little series this morning or whatever. But it's the only thing in like because they don't usually teach them to anyone that's like not purple belt and above, blue belt and above, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's just too fucking dangerous, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it only takes a little tweak.
Dude, it
and
takes a
then you
little
break
bit.
their ankle.
Dude, they're fucked, you know what I mean? And you're like, so it's the only thing where you see when everyone's trying it, everyone's all,
Yeah.
you know, and you're like, and it's very nice that someone's not trying to fucking rip your fucking limbs apart, but god damn, dude. It's
When
like,
you watch MMA and you're watching this stuff and you see somebody start to do a leg lock,
Yeah.
and you see the panic
Yeah.
and the like how
Yeah.
they just all of a sudden
Everyone's
they're
like,
just
no,
like
no, no, no.
alligator
roll.
Alligators.
alligator rolling,
Alligator.
they alligator rolling,
Yeah.
and they just start like you see the panic in their movements and how they're just like, I got to get out of this. You
yeah,
know?
because you're gonna get something broke for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, something horrendous, you know. Anyway, all right. So New Year's resolutions for you.
Not into it, man.
Not into it.
You know, it's the same resolution I have every Monday morning. You know, lose weight, stop drinking. You know,
And by Monday night,
yeah.
off the table.
Well, Tuesday, Monday night.
Yeah, it's wild, man. I don't know. I've just been. I think I'd like to be healthy-ish for my birthday. That's my goal. All right. So whatever way in which I got to do it.
Carnivore.
I've done it.
Carnivore.
I've done it all. You know
It's
what
the
I
best
mean?
diet out
My
there.
problem is I get the fuck it's after about a month. I'll go really hard for about a month, and then I'm like, fuck, dude.
He
You know?
doesn't care about vegetables at all.
I don't like them.
Oh, I do.
They're not my
I
favorite.
love vegetables a lot.
Do you?
Like, I love to eat them. Yeah,
Can't tell.
yeah. I'm still 30 pounds lighter than you. Yeah, I maintained 250 now, way longer than I thought I could.
Sure.
Way after,
I'd like to fucking see that scale, dude.
Yeah, well, you've got to lose a lot of weight for you to see a scale. Unless you're doing the dog scale at the
Mine's
wharf.
right at the error.
He's like,
It goes error, and it's like 290.
he's like, I need to weigh myself. Hey, honey, let's go to the wharf.
Yeah.
We'll get on that cattle scale.
Wherever the horses weigh themselves. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's I think yours is broken though. I think you need new batteries in your scale.
I would like to work on cutting out the carbs and the sugars. The carbs.
Right.
Really the carbs, because I don't eat a bunch of sugar. But the carbs.
There you go.
You know.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe less drinking. I don't know. We'll see.
You did pretty good for a couple weeks.
I
was
did.
proud of him.
What's that?
I was proud of him.
Were you? Nice.
I did.
Yeah.
Are you off? Are you not? You're not drinking?
It's been 3 months.
3 months. No.
So he's always. It drives me crazy because he stops drinking.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I feel great. I feel great, man. I feel. And then he starts drinking.
And then
again.
here
I'm
comes
like,
anxiety.
dude, Yeah. Yeah.
Just right around the corner like a little rapist. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
swear to God, that is
Sneaks
the
up on
best
you.
analogy
I
I've
swear to
ever
God.
heard in my fucking life,
Yeah.
man. It is so. That is so
Yeah.
true. It is just like I'm like, I'll like I stopped drinking for like 2 weeks, and I can't sleep. I'm waking up at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up and I'm just all. Like, how am I going to take care of this? How am I going to take care of that? How do I deal with this? How do I deal with that? How do I deal with this? How do I deal with that? And then I'm sure there's people out there that are like, well, you know, this is how we do it. We'll write it down in a notebook and we'll talk to our therapist. And
You
we'll
just
go
got
through
to
all
deal
this
with
shit.
your shit.
I do deal with it.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I do deal with it. Period. Yeah. Yeah.
Dealing with my shit is just a lot, man.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
I end up dealing with it. I get there.
No.
And and you are the last
This is
person
what we're here for.
to talk about
This is what we're
fucking
here for.
dealing with your shit. You are fucking crazy to ever tell anybody.
Here he goes.
All you have to
Now he's
do
all
is just
defensive.
fucking deal with it. It's fucking wild that you would ever say that to anybody. It's crazy.
Now he's
Save
putting it
that
on
shit
me.
for
You see
Gypsy
this?
Dog. Fuck
this?
that, dude. This fucking guy.
We were talking about you, actually.
Yeah, until you got wildly inappropriate and said some shit that.
Yeah.
I do love me some alcohol.
I know. It's tough, dude.
It's hard.
It's tough.
But the longer you stay away, the easier. No, that's a fucking lie.
I love that all these like alcohol fucking
Yeah,
like
bullshit.
slogans are so full of shit, dude.
He starts to say it, and then he's like,
Yeah, I literally was
never
having lunch.
mind.
I was having lunch with a buddy the other day who's long time sober now, and I fucking love him to death, and we don't get to see each other that much, but we had lunch, dude, and we were talking, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'll get like a month, 2 months into not drinking, and then I just fucking can't. Then I'll just, you know what I mean? Like, and he's like, hey, man, it's not that fun being sober. He's all, just, you're doing fine. Like, he's all, fucking kind of sucks, dude. And he's like years sober, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you know what, though, when you go...
Because he's like, he runs meetings, he does all these, he's all, it's fucking,
Sure.
he's all, it's a fucking nightmare, dude. Like,
But also, when you hear these stories these guys tell,
yeah.
and, they were homeless at parks
Yeah.
for the last 3 years.
Sounds
and now they
fucking
got-
kind of cool,
and they got,
honestly.
A couple years sober, you're happy for that guy because now he's not
Yeah.
going to be dead soon,
Yeah.
and maybe he's gotten invited back into his family's life. There's a lot of good
Sure,
things
yeah.
about that stuff. But,
Yeah, of course.
but there's also a difference between going to a job every day
Right.
and handling your shit. Mm-hmm. A lot of people cannot even...
I know.
You
It's
can't
wild.
even hold down a job, dude.
Yeah, I know. You got it. You got
Yeah,
this, dude.
yeah.
2025 is your year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sober and employed.
That's right.
That's all we're looking for.
Yeah, no, it's really weird. Yeah, he cracked me up because he's Mr. Sober guy, and I fucking love him to death. And he's just all, hey, it sounds like you're doing pretty good. It's kind of what I needed to hear. He's all, so what? You fuck it up every couple months, like,
Yeah.
fucking get it, you know?
No,
I was like, and honestly, like maybe once a week I'll be trashed, except for this Christmas break. I've been, boy, being off work is rough, dude.
Oh,
'cause
God.
when you don't have shit to do for 11 days, like.
Well,
I think
that's-
I've spent 7 of them like
It is-
pretty drunk. You know what I mean?
It is
which is
why,
pretty impressive.
It's
for me.
why when people,
Sorry.
when hold on. There it goes.
I already drank mine.
Cheers,
I
bro.
quit.
Such a
Yeah.
rude.
Yeah. Well, here I am. I got 2 more days left, dude. 2 more days before I go back to work. Yeah.
It is I don't miss work.
Yeah.
I don't go to work and then at lunchtime go down to the fucking local Mexican restaurant and do shots of tequila real
Right,
quick before I go
right.
back to work.
Right.
I don't do any of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun, dude. I just I don't know, man. It's just these fucking
So it is why though that I'm like, I can't really retire.
sure.
I have to make sure that the day I retire, I have something else that I have to go into. Because if I just don't have to do anything and can get a paycheck every day,
Dude.
like
Seems- yeah.
It's
Slippery
easy to start
road.
putting Jameson in your coffee. at
Oh,
that point.
100%.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
I could see that. Which actually, by the way, I got some really nice Baileys.
Dude,
For
it's
Christmas.
my favorite thing in the world.
It's so good.
Jameson, a little bit of Bailey's and coffee. One of my favorite drinks
What a
in the
good,
world, man.
good way to start the day out, man.
Oh, no
Yeah.
better.
Well, like I said, I just think 2025's here. We're in the future officially. That's where I just was like,
So
God damn it.
you,
yeah.
you were asking us, what do you plan on? What is your
Me?
Yeah.
I just would like to lose 50 pounds by August.
So that's your actual.
That's my
your
goal.
New Year's resolution is lose 50 pounds by August.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's attainable.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't do it until probably
June.
June.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I'll get
you'll
real
fucking
serious about
slim
May.
up real
Yeah,
quick
totally.
until his birthday, and then
Yeah.
right as his
Yep.
birthday comes
That's
up,
usually
he'll be
how it
like, "Yeah,
Because
fuck
my
that."
birthday.
50 pounds,
Yeah.
I suggest you start in May.
Thank you. Yeah.
He loses it quick when he wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I've seen
still,
him do it.
That's 2 months.
Yeah. 25 pounds a month. It seems healthy.
Yeah. Birthday party at the garage, January 25th.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yep.
It's coming up again, huh?
Yep, we're doing it the 25th.
What are you, 50?
55, still alive. Ain't nobody believing it.
That's amazing.
Yep. There's a lot of people that we grew up with that would never have thought that either one of us would be sitting here today.
Right.
A lot of people that would never have thought, like, hey, the Kern brothers are going to live to be 50.
Well, we're all taking bets on whether you're going to make it to that. You know what I
I'm
mean?
in.
So, that's
We get a pool started.
me and Chris. Yeah, we got a Deadpool over. You're gonna be dipped up, dodging, diving here pretty soon because I got I got the rest of that motorcycle money on the fucking line, and if you don't make it, dude, it's mine.
Oh, yeah. I've already talked to Chris. He's not. There's a lot of people out there that, just so you know, Chris has a log of all the people that owe me money, and if I'm not here, it's still going to be there. Then you're going to have to deal with this fucking guy.
No problem.
Yeah, okay.
He's a good kisser.
Yeah, keep working on those leg locks. I don't know what kind of fucking 9mm lock you got going on.
I got a
but that's
good one,
what's
dude.
coming at you.
I can take at least 3 before I go down.
I use a 45.
2 then. Anyway. No, man, it's going to be a weird year, 2025. Fucking Papito Trump's coming into office. Maybe,
Yay.
possibly.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Yeah, it's going to be a wild fucking year. Hold on to your hats, guys. Who fucking knows what's going to happen?
is
down
gonna
here?
be
Look,
wild.
aliens are coming.
Hold on,
I'm fucking excited.
Real
dude.
quick, dude. I really, really have a hard time. And I know that we're running. This is not the time to get into this, and we won't.
Yeah,
but
we'll wait
it
for
is-
next week.
It is so fucking crazy to me how many people are still so hardcore Democrat.
It's insane.
Like, no. Trump is going to kill everything.
It's not crazy. to me.
Pelosi just made like 85, 95%
No one listens to that,
fucking like,
you know?
and but the fact that they are still like, there's a political line that is right and wrong,
Right.
and this one's wrong and this one's right, and you guys are still doing this, thinking there's a difference.
A lot of them are just never Trumpers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anybody
but
but Trump,
it's
yeah.
a but like
He
right
hasn't
now,
given people a lot to fucking love. You know what I mean?
what is
with how his-
Biden given?
Well,
Nothing,
You
but
just
that
look
is-
at the
it doesn't
Democratic
matter, you know?
Party, and it's a dumpster fire.
It is.
Yeah,
a
it
You
is.
look at all the cities that they've run into the ground.
Right.
Some of the most beautiful cities in the United States that they have just literally run into the ground. Look at Oakland is closed down.
I know. Yeah, I just saw Newsom on the news yesterday. He's like,
There's a piece of shit.
well, he was actually, now he's backpedaling his deal. He's like, do you guys understand that if someone almost sideswipes a car in Oakland, that the cops do not have the legal right to even chase that
Yeah.
person down? I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
you did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, did you forget that you were in charge of the area like for a long time? You're like,
guy's
what the
scum.
fuck?
What?
They're all
what
scum, dude.
and so, by the way, so was Kamala.
They're all.
But
Dude,
yeah,
Newsom's
Oakland-
ties are insane. That kid's untouchable.
yeah,
It's insane.
yeah.
it is. It is, and
He's
nobody
gonna
talks
be your next
about
president,
it.
dude.
Nobody
Hope
talks
you're
about
ready.
it. Not necessarily wrong, which is fucking crazy.
I'm surprised they didn't put him. I thought they were going to shuffle him over.
That was kind of what they were going.
What we
for,
found
but
out
I
this
think-
And
year-
if California wasn't such a dumpster fire,
to
I
wrap
think
up
they would have.
2024, what we found out is the Democrats had 0 fucking ideas, 0 plan,
Nothing.
Yeah.
and 0 fucking
No.
execution.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like,
Yeah.
fuck, you can say whatever you want. The Republicans,
you can
fucking
use whatever
did it,
bathroom you want.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah, it
all
was-
that
it was a whole
matters.
thing, but
And put your mask on.
anyway, yeah, like I said, we're wrapping up an hour, right, Kenny? What are we at? There you go.
Yeah, we're way past that.
We'll save all this crazy shit for next fucking year. But Happy New Year, guys.
Yes.
I
Happy
New
love
Year,
you,
brother.
and I'm proud to fucking hang out with you guys.
Hey Ben, I truly, truly love you, brother, and I appreciate this stuff because without you and Kenny, I'm not putting this together. I'm just the talent. That's it.
You keep saying that, but I haven't seen the talent yet. But it's cool that you show up every week. It's really, really.
You're
nice.
welcome.
Yeah.
Better than Scheiber did. You barely got that guy here twice.
No, we did it fine for a while. Leave my Shimer
Would you
alone.
quit trying to just?
I love that man to death.
I do. You know what would help you lose weight is you started bench pressing his big ass. Just help you sweat. If you could maybe roll around with him, I think he'd be into it.
We've done it. It's not. Yeah, me and Shimer have kissed a lot more than I think me and you have.
Only because you move your head too quickly. Because I've tried kissing you a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty good now.
Yeah,
I know how to bob and weave.
And I love you, John. Just play it, man.
Yeah. All right, he'll be on next week. By the way, we're gonna.
Oh,
reckon
hell
with this.
yeah.
So, anyway, love you guys. Happy fucking New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year.
2025 is gonna be wild. And that's it.